right, Chris, the world is a dark and scary place. It's full of horrible things happening all the time, right? Everybody's sad these days. Everybody's sad about
I suppose so, yeah.
Yep. So I figured, why don't we lighten things up by playing the final season of The Walking Dead? Like,
I was going to say this. I see The Walking Dead. I was like, does this just describe you today?
Yes, pretty much. Because we're here on the Dojo, and I'm Jeff.
I'm Chris.
And okay. It's time to do this. Last time The Walking Dead came out, and I played it, I had a little bit of a problem because...
Why?
Well, okay.
You get too depressed?
Did you play the first season of The Walking Dead?
I played. That's the only one I played, is the very first season.
Okay.
And I really liked it.
Okay. So Clementine from the first season, right?
Yeah.
She's the kind of the main character for all of the main Walking Dead Telltale games. And in the last one, it's like Clementine's become an adolescent. She's hard bitten and she doesn't take no shit from anybody. And I was like,
started walking.
oh, I hate her now.
Okay. So she became less likable as she became less innocent.
Until a man named Lee became my protector.
Yep.
So is Lee dead?
Oh, yeah. He died at the end of season 1.
Did he? I don't remember. It's been a long time since I played.
That's like 5 years ago or something, right? I
well,
mean,
like I said, long time ago.
Yeah.
The only games I've played to completion with Telltale were the first season of this and Fables, which I really enjoyed.
Oh, yeah.
But he couldn't save everyone.
Oh.
I keep hearing the Batman one is really fun as long as you're not a canon queen.
You can never
Yeah.
save everyone.
You can never save everyone, but then it doesn't really matter in the end. So
A woman in our group named Lily lost her dad.
I feel like that
then
there'd be
she
a point
just
that they
couldn't
figured
cope.
this shit out. That's all. You know, there's
She
enough
took
people
the life
left that I'm kind of
Lee
like,
saved.
really? Nobody figured this out yet? There's no, I mean, it's not like the zombies are smart. It's not like the Romero zombies that eventually figure out how to like form unions and fire guns and stuff.
right. Well, yeah, that's why.
He protected me as long as he could.
Regardless of how people may feel about the movie, which I didn't think was too bad, why I liked World War Z, the book, was because it was like zombie apocalypse, everything's messed up.
There's no way anyone's surviving the World War Z zombie apocalypse. Though. Not when they're that fast moving and have like a hive brain.
Right, but okay. See, I disagree with that because I remember at the end of the movie where it's like
He knew it was
the problem with all zombies is that they don't have any survival instincts, right?
True.
Like you could
run out of them eventually.
Well,
He asked me to
what I was
shoot.
thinking is like, okay, so I know this sounds really simple and facile, right? But build a really, really, really
And then
big
another
hole,
after that.
right?
Uh-huh.
And then just like with spikes at the bottom, and then get a lot of gasoline, and then stand on the other side of the hole and be like, "Hey, zombies!" And then they're just gonna run and fall in the hole, and then you
I'll
just
get
put the
spiked
gasoline in and you
You made
burn them, and then once they're all burned up, you just,
Mom didn't.
Has to be
"Hey, zombies!"
Has to be a pretty big, deep
And I
hole.
started
Right.
to take
Oh,
care
yeah,
of
I mean,
no,
they'll do what they did in World War Z, where they just form a mountain, and then after you get past the level of the spikes, they stop
AJ
dying
in
and
the
just
snow.
climb on top of
well,
them to get out of
yeah.
the hole.
I mean, flamethrowers might be
That was the
better,
last
Yeah,
but
fair enough.
Kenny. And without Lee around, I had to make the call.
okay.
Hello, Zombies R Us.
I shot Kenny. Kenny is a
I
son of a
stopped
bitch.
Kenny.
No, you killed Kenny, you bastard.
gave him
Yeah,
peace.
Kenny's garbage. I hate Kenny. He was in the first game. All I did was
Turned out
complain
AJ was
and be
alive.
kind of.
Jane hid him to make a point.
See, this is where we're past the first game.
Knowing what they'd done,
Yeah, I figured.
Uh,
Did you stay with Jane, or
I-
did you go on alone?
I just gonna say,
I still decided we were better together.
sure.
For
Yeah.
AJ's sake,
Who's AJ?
He's the
Is that the
he's the
baby?
kid. Yeah.
it
The
wouldn't last.
So is AJ going to be more grown
AJ
up in
and
this one, I
traveled to a
assume?
new frontier.
yes.
I thought we'd found something that worked, but I was wrong again. They took AJ from me.
Oh no.
So have any of the
It's too
characters in
young
the
to
show
take
crossed
care of
over
him.
into these games?
I can't answer that.
So as someone who doesn't watch the shows, you know.
I don't. Yeah, I don't watch the show.
I mean,
fought
I've
back.
watched the shows, but
I
even
wasn't
so, there are
strong
so many
enough.
characters I can't remember.
Right. Let's see. So
I searched for a long time. Just when I gave up hope.
So now she's kind of a mean badass, is
found
the
him.
idea, right?
there's AJ. Yeah.
We're searching
Well,
together now.
The
Place we can call home.
in the
I know
last one, the
AJ
problem that I
has.
had was that.
He's all I have, and I'll protect him with my life.
Okay, that's funny. I feel like
Just like Lee.
there was very little there from season 2. So the problem that I had with season 2, right, is people love Clementine. People who like this game, they love Clementine. We started out season 2 or season 3 or whatever the last season was with a new set of protagonists, and they were like running away from the zombie apocalypse, driving around in a van, trying to get things done. And like they got into a little bit of trouble, and then Clementine showed up and stole their van and left them in the middle of like zombie country.
Oh.
And she was like, "No, nothing personal. Like I got to take care of my own." And then like we survived, and we went to there was like a settlement where she was, and when we got there, she accidentally shot a dude in the face. Like she was trying to threaten him with a gun that she thought the bullets that he sold her didn't work. And when she pulled the trigger, she shot this guy. And then all the settlement people came up and they were like, "What happened here?" And she's like, he shot himself, right? You new guy whose van I stole?" And I was like, "No, fuck you, bitch. Like, you shot him." And everybody's like, "Oh, no, give Clementine a break. Sure, life has been hard." I'm like, "She stole my van."
I'd like to point out also that, like, I feel like baseball caps wouldn't exactly be at a premium post-apocalypse, and every gas station in the South has 300 of them. You can't get a better baseball cap than that.
Kid, I thought, guys,
Maybe not.
AJ's playing Russian roulette in the back. Wait, can I?
He's got to
Is there a
learn
way- can
somehow.
I-
He's
can
got to
I-
learn somehow, Jeff.
Can I please turn on for this narrative game? Can I please turn
Subtitles
on? There we go.
There you go.
On. Yeah, there we go. All right. AJ, quit that. We
Pretending we got bullets.
See, he's got no bullets. It's
On my
fine.
nerves.
still shouldn't play with guns, even if you
She
don't have any bullets in them.
She probably doesn't even have a learning permit.
I don't like goofball.
What about Benny's? Or what's
I'm
goofball?
too big for
She don't even know how to drive, Lisa.
How about shitbird? You like
Would
shitbird?
you prefer shitbird?
it. No,
I like dirty words.
that's mean.
Aw,
You're a shitbird.
it's a bonding moment.
I suppose.
Oh, now you got to feed the little
What's
brat.
wrong?
That's the problem with kids.
AJ?
They're always hungry. And they want,
Tapeworm.
like, they want like post-apocalyptic Lunchables. and
Yeah.
shit, you know.
Yeah. Well, Lunchables will probably last for enough time. Here, eat this. Give him a magazine.
There you go.
Give him give him a toy. Is that like a dog toy? It's a broccoli. What kind of asshole makes a broccoli toy? That's not what children want.
Also, is there like really like not
And then empty
like,
chips.
Is it really hard to find toys post-apocalyptic? I mean, come on, she's driving all over the country.
Wait.
There's got to be enough toys
Oh my!
lying around.
Wait, read that. Does that say culinary magazine?
It says
He's
says I don't know
the
what
magazine. Does it
says,
say right here? It says culinary magazine.
Is that, I think that is what it says.
Like why? That's a real dick move. Oh, are you hungry? Look at these pictures of food.
Hello there, Alvin Jr. It's me, Disco Broccoli.
Oh, I love
Word
broccoli.
on the
I'm so
streets that You
hungry.
want to eat me? Is that true? Do you want to eat me? Come on, Clem. I can't eat a toy.
Well, you could.
Man, my feelings are hurt.
Well, my stomach hurts.
Wow.
Sassy.
I love that toy though. I want one now.
It reminds me of Boxy Brown. I feel like it should be hanging out with
Here,
Boxy Brown.
What's you're reading?
With this food magazine.
Yeah.
But I don't wanna.
It'll take your mind.
Wow,
off your
it's
stomach.
like child complaining. The game.
Eat.
Every parent in the world can't wait to play this game. and
Uh-huh.
More of the
Cream.
same.
Vanilla beans.
Oh, I like this
into
recipe
a
already.
What, you're
saucepan
boiling
and bring
vanilla
to a
beans in
boil
cream?
Yeah, yeah, it's
On
good, dude. You
second
never had
thought,
like a vanilla
never
bean
mind.
cream sauce?
No.
Oh,
Make
dude,
you
I had it on
hungrier.
like cornflake encrusted French toast when I was in
There you
LA
go.
one time. It was the
About all I
best
got.
thing ever.
Huh. Wait, you had food this whole time?
What about you?
Go for it.
Well, I have
We'll
all
find
that, so don't worry
something
about
else
it.
Soon.
I believe you.
You shouldn't, but you know, whatever.
Really, the cell shaded thing has gotten a lot better since the first game. The amount of detail that goes into it is quite pretty.
Yeah, I don't even know if I would call it cell shading anymore.
I mean, it's like cell shading plus.
yeah. It's more like Borderlands, like where they're just 3D models that have lines drawn on them to kind of make them look like. Like, do you ever see people that do that like make like face paint where they paint?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
like Archer cosplay where they draw the lines from like
Sure.
the show.
It's like the inker went a little overboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, where are we?
Nice car.
Yeah. Wait, is that the Dukes of Hazzard?
It's the one
car?
advantage of the post-apocalypse is that you have your pick of cars.
That's true.
You can get that cool muscle car you've
We gonna
always
do it?
wanted.
What are we? What?
Think so.
Like fucking Grant.
Looks clear.
What?
Now that's the
doing
whatchamacallit,
it.
Starsky and Hutch car.
Oh. Whoa. Don't give that kid a knife.
Stabby, stabby, stabby.
I guess it's the apocalypse. You got to make him into like, you got to
Yeah, you got to learn your kids to be killers pretty fast.
make him pull a Hannah on him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got to be a
whoa.
genetically
Is that
advanced superhero.
another disco broccoli guy?
Look at Toy. Oh, man, I forgot we had disco asparagus this whole time.
Oh man. Wait, it's got a bullet hole in it?
I don't know.
Somebody shot disco asparagus.
What's that other
or
thing?
like rock and roll rhubarb right in the face.
We need water, too.
Yes.
Great.
I have canteen.
You haven't had clean water in
So
days.
keep your eyes open for water, Jeff.
Okay.
Just go. Isn't there a store open that has Ozarka or something? Post-apocalyptic Ozarka?
I hope so.
Yeah.
All right. So
New zombie flavor.
I don't know, Chris. How do you think you do in Zombieville, Zombie Apocalypse?
Oh, I die almost immediately.
Yeah?
There's no question. My skill set is not really suited toward the zombie apocalypse. Like,
find
just
some
number
food.
one, running.
Yeah.
Yeah, not so great. I'm at the lowest tier. I put no stars into that skill whatsoever.
Friendly, ring the bell.
So you're in the montage at the beginning of Zombieland.
Yeah, pretty much. You see, Zombieland 2 is finally happening now. For real.
No.
I can't believe it after all these years with the original cast and
Cool.
the original director and writer.
Wait, when you see consider the consequences before taking action.
Are you going to ring the bell or are you going to say fuck it?
Well,
and
it
just go
says
in? You might
friendly
get shot if
ring
you don't.
bell, no trespassing.
You might
Oh,
get shot if you don't.
They were nice enough to put a bell.
What are you doing?
It could be just so they can get a clearer shot.
Maybe. But this would be a real short game.
That's true. But that's what happens when you lose, you know?
Yeah.
It's a short game. You die because you did something stupid.
I tell you, wait, you had okay, got a knife.
All right, so go in there and give the pry bar effect to that zombie.
So here's the real question is like, one of the things that I feel like would make like this particular game, let's say, more interesting was like, you're never gonna starve to death
AJ,
in this
stay
game,
back.
right? They're never just gonna be like game over. You starve to death.
It's been too long since you chose to get food.
Right, and then just like not for nothing, but like, oh yeah, I see how we lost all society to these assholes. One knife and a swift kick to the shin, and yep.
It is like at that point, even on like The Walking Dead, where
Right.
they're so good at killing zombies at this point that
Yeah.
it's almost kind of effortless. Where they're like, oh, there's some zombies. The only time it's a problem is when it's a herd.
Right.
You know, when it's like, shit, those are 5,000 zombies in close quarters moving in our direction. It's kind of hard to get them go another way. But yeah, they're so good they just walk into a middle of like 30 zombies and kill them without breaking a sweat. Because really, in the post-apocalypse, the problem is not zombies.
Right.
The problem is other survivors.
Right.
Because they're all like, no, I want the culinary magazine.
Right. And that's my disco broccoli, you son of a bitch!
You listen for monsters.
After that,
Check for Wi-Fi.
you remember. We... Inside a new place?
What do you do, Jeff?
Check the
Windows.
windows.
Okay.
All right, then.
That's right.
But I mean, like, I feel like that would make this. It's one of those things that I came across during season 1 of The Walking Dead Telltale game. Was like, nothing that I'm going to do is probably going to get Lee killed until it's time for Lee to die in the story.
Sure.
Right? So the whole kind of like, oh no, the consequences of your actions. And it's like, what consequences?
Like,
Like,
can't you make decisions, though, that where he does die and then shit, you got to go back to another starting point?
yeah, I guess. But that
No, you can't.
that brings up a really interesting question about video games, about the idea of the
Windows are all boarded up.
the how dire the consequences are directly results in how much emotional investment you have in the choice that you're making, right? Is it like, let's say that if you died in the Walking Dead Telltale game at any point during the episode,
you're
you had to
hungry.
start over from the very
I am
beginning of the
too.
episode.
Well, that'd be like the 80s all over again.
Right.
Yeah.
So that would have dire consequences, but it would probably also be less fun, right? Because you don't want to have to go back and do all this
No.
bullshit a second
No,
time.
that's why save games are important.
Yeah, except, what's going on with these two? Were they all tied up?
They're really good looking for zombies.
Except that, like,
I like her multicolored eyes. That's kind of cool.
it's
It's a nice look. I think I might do that. You
go.
know where you can get red contacts?
Oh,
This opens the lock.
cut off the arm first.
Yeah, seriously.
Clem. Like,
Come on, is that not an option?
Nope.
She's obviously pretty like fluent with knife.
Yep. Nope. Oh, there's a note. Is this a riddle? Is this Saw?
Please leave us
One of us
alone.
always lies. One of us always tells the
This is
truth.
What we wanted.
We wanted to be tied to a chair for eternity.
Who's that solution for the one of us always lies, one of us tells the truth? Shoot one in the head, ask the other, is he dead?
Oh, wait, they killed themselves, and then they drank poison.
Poison.
Did they give up?
They wanted to leave this world together.
These two are idiots. Chop their heads off.
Right?
Set them on fucking
Have
fire.
a home?
Stomp them in the nuts.
I mean, who
like
does that knowing they're going to turn to zombies? Why would you?
idiots?
Yeah, that's not real brave.
Shoot yourself in the head, you idiot.
Do we get the key?
Just they're easy to take out.
It's risky.
No, it's
Might be
not.
a
It's
way
really
through that
not.
door. Let's look around.
Just go behind them and stab them in the
Let's be
head.
smart.
No, Chris, we need to
That's
respect their zombie corpses. Like, You know.
the last thing you want is the zombie anti-defamation league getting on your ass.
Yep. Oh, look at all these jars. Let's bash them over the head with these jars.
No, that you
Homemade.
can't do that.
No.
No.
Oh, I guess we shouldn't.
Might be more where this came from.
Where did she just put that?
Jar of beans. You don't want to know.
In her,
Nature's
her
pocket.
prison wallet.
Yep.
Neon.
Yep. All right. Let's see. Is this like a train station? A little ticket.
Yeah, I
ticket
think so.
booth?
Yeah.
Hey, water. Maybe we can fill up our canteen.
What are the odds that's gonna work? Not
Aw. Maybe if it was one of those old ones with a little twisty spout that doesn't require any actual.
good. I think the problem is still if there's no water pressure running, you're pretty screwed.
Okay.
Yeah. You'd have to have like a foot pump or something, like a really old one, which I'm not even sure. is
Oh,
a thing.
here, AJ, you can get in through here, right?
Too small to crawl through.
Hello, tickets.
for me.
Is anyone there? Tickets?
The key or the window. Those are our options.
Or-
Put AJ in there. They're probably not going to kill a child in the first 10 minutes of the game.
Probably not.
It's dark in there.
Although they are more tasty from what I hear.
We should kill the monsters.
We should kill the monsters.
We should kill the
Yeah.
monsters.
Totally on the same. We still having this ethical discussion at this
They
point?
used to be people, and as people, they asked to be left
Oh,
alone.
what? We
Dude,
would want
fuck
to
them.
disrespect
So what's
their
that?
rights.
Fuck their zombie rights. Dude, what the fuck are you talking about?
you know what's
Kill the couple.
You know what's
I'll get the
disrespectful?
key.
Them letting themselves turn into zombies.
Right, or even like, okay, you guys wanted to die, that's fine. However, now you're dead, and now you've become a threat to all of humanity.
Yeah.
Like, okay, let's aim here. Can I stab them a lot of times? There we go. One.
That's
All
one
right.
down.
Now your fucking wife, my wife.
Dead, now done. I love it. I want love.
Good.
Come on.
You know that those are two less person-killing monsters in the world now, right? Like, I don't give a fuck if you loved each other. You're meat now.
Still alive.
You're rotten goddamn meat.
Yeah.
You assholes.
Good job.
I bet that's going to be a thing at the end of the game where, like, she wants AJ to respect her choices,
Sorry, it had to go this way.
and
But
he's
she's
like,
not going to choose to be a zombie.
right, but it'll be something else. It'll be something equivalent. And then the thing is, like, because you've shown AJ, because you've taught him not to respect other people's wishes, he's going to just, like, I don't know, throw you off a building
He's going
or.
to put on a MAGA hat.
Right. He's going to start posting on 4chan. Oh, no. AJ, stop. You're not ready for the memes.
You think there's still 4chan in the
Going here.
post-apocalyptic zombie
Can we stay
future?
here?
Almost certainly.
Yeah.
Just some
That's
dude.
probably the cause of it.
Yeah.
No one's here.
We're not staying
No
here.
one's ever anywhere.
Well, I mean, that's obviously
always just
empirically
monsters.
untrue because we are here.
I'm here.
Here, kiddo.
I care.
See?
I know.
It's getting a little young to be getting
Someone-
existential.
That's not what I mean.
He's the saddest child in the world.
Have you ever read The Stranger?
Hey, look, a bullet. 2 bullets. Let's kill each other.
Sweet.
Or,
Just a few.
AJ's a
Now-
great shot.
Remember what we said?
now I can play Russian roulette for
Know
real.
this.
Always,
Always
they-
aim for the head.
No, you're not going to tell him to save the last bullet for yourself?
Fuck that.
right.
Go down swinging.
Come on.
If you can kill one more zombie
Gotta be
before they
something
take you
we
out, then it's even, right? You're
Well,
fine.
No, except then you turn into a zombie.
Right. No, then
Oh,
it's
but
even.
it's
It's even
even
Steven.
Steven,
Everything.
okay.
Everything you killed before, and then you're gonna kill the last one, and then you're gonna turn into one.
So you're okay with your corpse being desecrated?
Fuck yes. It's just it's dead meat.
Important note. I
Yeah.
noted that for future reference.
Yeah, dead meat. There's botulism. Thus,
Yeah.
Spoiled.
all the botulism that you
Sorry,
can
buddy.
eat.
Yep.
Those are long gone.
What about those beans we just got?
Yeah, I was gonna say, look at the rest of them. There's one that doesn't necessarily
Fuck
define
is
all of them.
right. I want to.
Shit, fuck.
Yeah.
All right.
Look.
Bonk.
What? A blanket?
I wonder what's under there. Do you think?
Oh, secret passages.
Something under here.
Oh, I thought they were gonna get it on.
What are these people sleeping on? Like a
Do you have to? You have
like
to
a
move
wooden
it.
crate? Okay.
Maybe they're survivors.
And they're like, "Oh, you failed the moral test of leave the dumb zombies alone. You got to get out of our society."
There's a whole like Logan's Run shit underneath
Oh.
there.
All right. Got all the normal quick time events.
Hey, look at
Ooh, but
But what else is
there's
down?
scorpions.
Zombie rats.
Yeah.
There's such a thing as zombie rats. I feel like The Walking Dead has always been kind of like. Sometimes there are zombies.
Grenade! Close it, Clementine.
Rigged.
Close
Sometimes
it.
there are zombie animals. Sometimes there aren't. You know. That's a dick move.
Well, they did. I mean, like,
AJ.
okay, hold on. Let me just lay this all out. They had this couple, they had a defensible position,
Oh.
lots of food, and yet they decided to kill themselves, but they still left the grenade trap.
Yeah, why?
So that even after they were dead, it didn't matter. It's not like it was rigged up in case we desecrated their corpses.
I'm glad we just.
Yeah, fuck. I want to go back and desecrate them a second time.
These people are awful.
I wish we'd thrown them down that hatch before we fucking let that grenade explode.
We should have pissed on them.
Turned them into meaty chunks.
You know what to do.
No, I don't.
And be my eyes
Oh,
while
okay.
I clear a path.
We're tutorializing here, Chris.
Yeah. Why don't you climb on top of the cars?
That's all right. Walkers are dangerous. Use circle to break them up.
Aren't there
Okay.
more coming from the sides and stuff?
Apparently not. Take one of those.
She's pretty good at this. She's Andrew Lincolning the shit out of them.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, kid.
Nice.
Hold him down. That's a really dumb move, but that's all right.
Yeah, it probably could be better. Maybe.
So it kind of seems like if she got herself like a broom handle and put the knife at the end of the broom handle and then just started like
Okay, you've clearly played too much of that other zombie game on Xbox.
whooshing around.
She took
Yeah.
like a chainsaw and attached it to a mop handle.
Oh, yeah.
And
Hell yeah. What's up? Get out of here.
nice. Feeling a little keyed up.
Yeah. You're going to get out of here, you dumbass.
He's still not dead? Jesus Christ.
Kick the door open, start the car, and get the fuck out of here.
Well, it sounds like that's exactly what's happening, Jeff.
It's just she's doing it as slow as humanly possible.
It's true. Maybe we'll just wait here.
Start the car. Did you lose the keys, Clementine?
No, she just had them.
What? But
Release the brake, Jeff.
Okay.
You don't want to kill the brakes.
put it in gear.
Don't you want to start it first?
Apparently she threw the keys out. Like she got him stuck in that one zombie because we're just like we got it in drive. We're just rolling along. Oh, fuck you! Time crisis.
Time crisis?
Yeah, little circle around a guy.
All right, so this plan is not really all that.
Yep.
It also seems like maybe it wouldn't have been a terrible idea to just hide in the house and wait it out.
Yep.
Clem, look, the keys.
Yeah. See, she left them stuck. The keys to the car. She left them stuck in the guy. What are we doing?
She's kicking out the windshield so she can climb in because
Grab
that
the
won't be a
keys.
problem at any other future point.
Give me the keys. Give me those keys, you son of a bitch. Yeah, questionable decisions on the part of everyone involved in this particular scenario.
Well, they are children,
Buckle up.
despite lots of apocalypse learning.
I guess. Sometimes supposed to be some kind of like battle-hardened apocalypse survivor.
She's
Oh,
also
God, get out of here.
She's also not going to get much of a trade-in on that car at CarMax now.
It's true. It's true. Get out of here. No, AJ,
No,
I
no.
almost had the X button all filled up. Oh, fuck.
Oh, what happened?
Did either one of them put their seatbelts on?
Apparently not. That wasn't an option.
I feel like both of them would have gone right through that windshield, cracked their faces directly open.
All right, so now I feel like is when a new character is
Yep.
about to show up.
See, all here's
Am I
the.
wrong? Yep, new character.
Who are you? Who are you? Ooh, oh no.
Oh, hey, what's going on? How are you? I'm a zombie.
I'm going to pass out in the middle of these zombies. That probably won't be a problem.
Yeah, what bag? Well, if you're not moving, they think you're a zombie, so they're just like, oh, he's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Insert folk song.
So how many seasons has the actual Walking Dead TV show been going on? I know the comic is in like
I want to say it's like
issue 1400 or something.
9, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what's Fear the Walking Dead is like another spin-off show that's been going for like
it
3
was
seasons.
a prequel, but now I feel like it's up to they skipped a lot, so
Okay.
they're kind of up to the same point now because they had the character Morgan this season left Walking Dead and crossed over to Fear the Walking Dead.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's on season 4, I think.
Good Lord.
They're actually filming that in Austin.
Is it good? Like, are either of the shows good?
I mean, obviously, a lot of people love to be very loud about how much they hate The Walking Dead.
Right.
I personally never had a problem with The Walking Dead. I mean, it's depression porn, sure, because like the moment you start to like a character, they die horribly. And I think that's the core reason a lot of people have issues with it, and they try and defend their problems. It wasn't that; it was that it's stupid writing. I was like, because you didn't like that a character that you liked got killed.
Sure.
Or did something that was like not strictly rational in a scenario that doesn't engender rational thinking.
Right. Right.
But that being said, you know, if it's not your thing, it's not your thing. A lot of people are just like, even Martin, who used to love it, and we watched it. We were like 2 of the big holdouts. It's like, I can't even watch it anymore post Negan. It's just so dark. I don't get any pleasure from it, and I get that, which is a shame because I think the whole end of the Negan run was great.
They're putting him in Tekken.
In what?
Tekken.
He's a character, a playable character in the new Tekken?
He's part of the season 2 DLC characters for Tekken.
Well, this is what happens when big companies buy up all the smaller companies.
Yeah, which is like, what?
But Fear the Walking Dead is not as good, in my opinion.
Wait.
It's just all the stuff that people accuse The Walking Dead of doing with bad writing, I don't agree with. But Fear the Walking Dead actually does do those things.
Yeah.
It's just not as good.
Okay.
I mean, it still has. It'll be like, oh, I'm kind of with this, and then it'll be like, wait a minute, what?
Ooh, bunk beds.
Man,
We'll have a sleepover.
This place is high tech.
So, okay, how long has it been since the zombie apocalypse happened?
No idea.
Like, what happened? What happened over here? Not the water damage, but like this, just it's a hole in the wall.
I mean, like, all right. So she was what? How old when the zombie apocalypse started?
like 4 or 5 or
So
something
now
like
she's
that.
arguably 12 or 13, maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So there you go.
Seems to me like we should have. I never really understood why. I understand why it's possible that after a certain amount of time things were grungy, right?
But this feels like this is like 50 years, not like, you know.
It feels like
close to
nobody's
10.
like when the zombies attacked, we all forgot what brooms were.
Now, I mean, like
Like-
things being overgrown, sure.
Yeah.
Although that almost never happens.
Well-
the Walking Dead people are always like, why is everything freshly mowed?
Well, if you know what, that's one of the first things I would do if I was in the zombie apocalypse. Is like you don't want zombies coming through the weeds, right?
Yeah, you're gonna become a post-apocalyptic landscaper.
Mm-hmm. Damn right. Ooh, look.
And the Mexicans ruled all.
Oh no! If only I wasn't so short. Jump, Clementine. Examine the box.
Hey, it's a box.
Oh,
Get some fishing tackle. That
What?
is the downside of being short. My wife will tell you.
I bet there might be like a
There you go. Push chair.
box cutter in there or something.
Who knows? I mean, it's the apocalypse. You look in every box.
Yep. Look in the box.
You never know what you're going to find that could be useful later.
Take a look. It's in a box.
Take a look. It's in a box. It might be a box cutter.
Kind of feel like you could have gotten to that otherwise. Ooh, it's got unicorns on it.
Oh, this is going to be good. What's in here?
Unicorn. Oh.
It's a tool, multi-tool.
Oh, that's like a palette knife. Yeah. It's technically for spreading paint on
Yeah,
like
figured.
mixing paint and
Yeah,
stuff.
I wouldn't think it would be a very strong knife. Might be good for picking locks.
Oh, okay. I guess that's what we just did it out of order. We're supposed to be like, how will I get out of this room? And then like, oh, a palette knife. I can use that.
Fair enough.
Was there anybody in a zombie movie that talks like that?
I would watch the show with that person.
Hey guys, the zombies are coming.
Yeah, it's what's his name?
Snagglepuss kind of.
that sportscaster guy. Well, I don't know.
Oh.
Will Ferrell used to do an impression of.
Yeah.
I forgot. Harry Carey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Debris.
I love Debris.
Okay.
I make
Nothing
the
over
rules
here.
now. Anarchy.
The rules. The rules.
Sounds like a street gang.
I make the rules now.
So
Use
you could
the-
use the knife.
Nope.
No, you're not going. You're like,
No.
you know what? I've used it once. I don't want to like be one of those people who's just always using the knife.
I don't want to get addicted to the knife. Man, somebody in here is like 16 years old.
Seriously. Fuck you, buddy.
Fuck you, Mom.
And really into the Sex Pistols.
Let's see. Anarchy. Fuck you. Gonna kill you, motherfucker. I make the rules now. No more rules. Oh,
Apparently, Erickson is the person.
I think there's a warring factions, right? And then there's Brixton Strong or whatever that
I don't know
says.
what that said. That's one of the annoying things about Telltale games is I always want to look around more.
Yeah.
Be able to like just actually, do what you can do in most video games. and
Oh
look all the way.
no, Chris.
What?
Uh,
Isn't that the same kid?
no.
Drop the knife now.
Oh, it's some totally different kid.
You do the same.
Oh. He will remember that you threatened him, Jeff.
That's
We're not
fine. I
gonna
don't give a fuck.
We've got your boy. He's safe. If you want
Christian
to see him,
Slater.
you'll drop that knife.
It could be. I mean, what else is Christian Slater up to? Once every 5 years or so, getting another television deal that lasts for 6 episodes before it gets canceled.
Yeah.
He's still living high off the success of Cuffs.
All that cuffs money coming in.
That sweet Cuffs cash.
Good lord, where did you get those boots?
They're pretty cool. I'd wear those boots.
Good. That's good.
Oh man,
See?
It's Kiefer Sutherland.
I was close.
If we wanted to hurt you, we would have by now.
He locked me in a room and.
Circumstances, I'll let this little standoff slide.
Okay, good.
You only get
I
one
actually kind
strike.
of wish they
Whoa,
would.
whoa.
Now,
How hard did I push that kid up against that door?
Seriously. I kind of wish they would do a thing where they got older actors to come back and play the younger versions of themselves in games.
Yeah.
That would be very cool.
Just
I'm
take me to
surprised
see
that's
him.
not a thing,
Yeah.
All right.
Like, wouldn't you play a Goodfellas game?
Sleep.
You get to play as like any one of the characters through chapters in a Telltale type thing.
Maybe. I find the Goodfellas.
pretty rough shape
I
when
find
we found
the characters in Goodfellas to be pretty
Precautions.
reprehensible. I'm
Well,
not sure if I want to actually
kind
play
of the-
them.
That's
but-
kind of the point,
safe
but
now.
there's no end of video games where
Right.
you're playing a kind of
Marlon.
reprehensible character.
Tennessee.
I point you at the new Red
Oh,
Dead
Tennessee.
Redemption, apparently.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, it doesn't talk much.
Clementine.
But yeah, if they made a Red Dead Redemption and you're playing the man with no name,
Let's go see
like
your
young
boy.
Clint Eastwood, I'd be totally into that.
Yeah, I could see
Just
it.
get Eastwood in to voice the character.
I mean,
Who would never do that, but you know the general thing I'm talking
I
about.
almost feel like why even do that? Why not just like I've heard what some celebrity impersonators can do. Just get a Clint Eastwood impersonator. Like, we're gonna be busy playing the game. We're gonna be like, hey, wait a minute, is that actually Clint Eastwood?
No, it's probably Kevin Pollak finally getting work.
All
That's
right.
the one thing I can do.
So, is this okay? I bet this is like a school or something. This is it was like a boarding school
I mean, it does look vaguely schoolish.
that had like a big fence that kept the walkers out.
So, and that's why it's all kids because they're the survivors. of
and
this.
yeah, they were all stuck in the school, and the teachers all died, and then
Where are we supposed to be
Surviving out there a
state-wise?
while, huh?
I have no
I
idea.
mean, it looks like maybe
Been on the road a long
Louisiana.
time.
It looks like very, or Georgia. It has a very sort of like
You see
southern
people our age alone out in the wild.
plantation-ish type look to it.
I can't imagine what that must have been like.
Sure, I do what I can to get by.
No matter what.
See, that's the only other problem is if
Don't
you
worry
watch
about
the way
it.
her face was,
I'll do what we have
like
to.
she just went from like regular to like sad, and it was very robotic. And I feel like after however many seasons, however many hundreds of games that Telltale's made, they still have kind of this thing where you can see them like engage, walk, stop, walk,
Yeah,
like
suddenly clicks.
right.
Yeah.
It's
Hey,
good
we're gonna
we
be
found
best
you when we
friends.
did. It wasn't easy getting you two out of that wreck.
With that haircut, that guy's supposed to be a good guy? Come on, that guy's got asshole written all over
Yeah.
him. He is rapey just looking at him.
You just chose that
I don't know what would
haircut.
happen if we hadn't seen the smoke.
Wait.
I appreciate
Wait,
it.
what if this is the Xavier School for gifted
All alone
mutants?
with a kid.
Now that would be an
What-
interesting.
What are you
twist.
doing?
I've seen some rough scenes.
Yeah.
Hi there?
This is my friend Holden Caulfield.
What's his problem?
Oh, that was a
You're just
dude.
new. I mean, we haven't seen anything like you in ever.
What, black?
Wait, she's not black?
What
Is
is
she
this
not?
place?
She's Asian.
She Asian?
Yeah.
Used to be
Oh.
a school.
It's hard to tell with computer
Now
graphics
it's
sometimes.
Whatever we want it to be.
And who's in
I
charge?
mean, if somebody came to our
Well,
planet and never heard of race and they watched anime, they'd
Yeah.
be like,
Probably sounds
man, there sure
strange.
is a lot of
Kids
cartoons
run
about
by
white
kid.
people who have shit tons of powers and fly giant robots. Like, no, those are Asians. They
Yeah.
are?
Yeah.
Fences. A good location too. No one really comes out this way anymore.
Is this a Children of the Corn situation?
Oh,
It's
dude, I
always like
mean,
this, though. People leave, they die.
the one that walks between the
Lots of
rows,
us
he
all
feeds
around.
us
Yeah.
and sustains us.
I got us a system in place that works well enough. Allow me to make it formal. Welcome to Erickson's
Erickson?
boarding school for troubled youth.
It is the mutant.
Boy,
Yep.
It's Xavier's house.
Yep.
I mean, there's certainly
It's
been
hard to
enough.
survive.
No, it's that. My name is Charles Erickson, not Xavier.
I was
There
pretty
certainly
good
have
as a
been
kid
enough
before everything
post-apocalyptic
changed.
X-Men
A
scenarios
lot
out
of
there.
trouble
It's
since
true.
then.
And in fact, Xavier
Yeah,
does have a
well,
son
fast.
in the future that turns
that
out to be a
was
real
double
asshole,
for your
apparently.
Yeah.
I just
been a
picked
little
that up
terror since
recently,
he arrived.
realizing that that's a thing I somehow missed.
Me?
You mean
Let's just say
Legion?
he hasn't been happy with it.
No. Like a guy's Charles Xavier the second.
Oh.
Yeah. Who's like kind of like Magneto was right type, you know?
Oh, okay. Well, fair enough.
I need to take care of this.
Anyway, you know what? We're gonna wrap it up here.
Oh, no, but what will happen, Jeff?
We'll find out tomorrow. We'll find out tomorrow.
Okay, fair enough.
Hit the like, subscribe button, everybody. Patreon.com/rage select where you can go. You can kick us some bucks, and in return, we'll kick you bonus videos that nobody else gets to see. Let's see. We got an Amazon link down below. If you want to buy anything off of Amazon, start by clicking on our links, and we get a little piece of whatever that is. Share it if you like it. Facebook, on Twitter, blah, 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 blah. Chris, tell the people where they can find you.
They can
on
find
the
me at
internet.
oneofus.net. We review movies, TV shows, all sorts of stuff with sort of a group comedy situation. In promoting a particular show, I'd say, why not check out our Deliberations of Doom? It's one of our free shows where we take a deep cut look back at a collection of horror movies that have a theme. Our upcoming one, they'll be coming out next week, I believe, is anthology horror films.
Ooh.
Where I had to sit through some truly heinous shit.
Yeah?
Have you ever seen Nightmares?
No.
Emilio Estevez is a punk rocker, which was not uncommon for Emilio Estevez, playing a video game he's determined to beat, and then he gets sucked into the video game and has to
Oh.
fight versus these like vector graphic characters shooting lasers at him.
Okay.
It's so bad, it's hysterical.
All right.
But,
Sounds good.
We have a lot of fun talking about him. We also end up recommending a lot of stuff that I think people would really enjoy. That's one of the many shows on oneofus.net.
Music sounds like it's coming from this floor.
Okay. Well, join us back here tomorrow where we're going to find AJ, and then I'm sure that everything's going to be fine and no zombies will show up and harass us, and that none of the people in this town will turn out to be cannibals or abusers or tyrants or whatever, and that we'll both live happily ever after and the game will be over.
There's got to be at least one town where that's true, right?
Yeah, probably.
About time you woke
Hey,
up.
Chunk.
The little boy just bit me.
Cool.
He's lucky.
Bet you asked for it.
To his head.
Probably
Took a
deserved
chunk
it.
out of me.
It doesn't sound like him.
Well, it
AJ
does
wouldn't
sound
do
like him,
something like
though.
I'm telling you he would, and he did, and you've got the nerve to say you don't believe me? Screw you.
Maybe later.
All right. Bye,
Alright.
Ginny Weasley.
Jenny Weasley.
I don't know. I
It's
don't
like
know.
fat Jenny Weasley.
Anyway, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.